Hello, everyone, and welcome to class today. Today's class, we'll be talking about multimodal prompting. And basically, we're going to understand how you can use multimodal prompting to be very effective in prompt engineering. Remember, prompt engineering is all about structuring your prompts to be able to get the best out of AI. So we are seeing AI as, a knowledge base. Just think about talking to an expert for guidance, talking to an expert to show you what to do. So it's not about what the expert knows, it's more about what you are able to get out from the expert. And that's what we see AI. AI is an expert, it has general knowledge that has been trained with data across different fields. Now, with the knowledge it has, how can we able to extract the best out of it? So prompting helps you to be able to get the best out of a generative AI. And with GPT-3 and 4 generally from 4 above, even Gemini models have been trained to accept different kinds of input. So we have input can be a text, it can be an image, it can be an audio, video. So when we have a multimodal prompting environment, we are talking about using both text, images, audios, videos. You are doing all of these things to be able to guide the AI to give you better results. So one advantage of multimodal prompting is that it helps AI generate more accurate, richer, and context-aware responses. So now, when we started with GPT AI, really, we started with Unimodal AI. That's more like a text-only AI, and that was from GPT-3. Then we had an image-only AI. That's DALL-E. DALL-E. But now, multimodal AI takes both text and images and audios in one single prompt. So we're thinking about it like a human being that has different levels of senses. So you're thinking about maybe someone that has both a brain, that's nose, it has eyes, it has ears. So you can use different layers of senses to be able to work. So this is how um the AI is be able to get you a more accurate answer. Then we need to talk about modalities. Modalities are types of input or data input or output. So we have text input, we have images input, we have audio input, we have video inputs, then we have codes, then we have sensory or structured data, which is less common. How does multimodal prompting work? So one of the ways it works is it is trained on different types of data sets, raw data, raw data information, general things we do based on images, captions, videos, transcript, code, explanations. These machines have been trained through millions of data so that they can be able to have a general idea of context. So it enables them to have cross-modal understanding. So when you put maybe you put a picture and image, is able to understand what it really is because it has been trained on that kind of data. Then has multisensory reasoning. So what are the key benefits of multimodal prompting? The first thing is richer content. You have a richer content, you have better reasoning, you have more precise outputs that enables AI use cases. These are the benefits of multimodal prompting. So you can see that it has more advantage. And as a prompt engineer, you should be able to use different types of modalities to be able to communicate with your AI to get so if you are writing in text, you can also back it up with an image so it can really have a better understanding of what you're talking about. Now, for example, you upload an image of a machine part and ask what's the function of this highlighted component. You see that the image clarity text alone cannot provide. So sometimes when you're trying to talk to the AI, it's not really getting what you're saying as much as in terms of context. An image can do a lot of justice to that to give it more understanding. You can also prompt with an image of a meal and ask how many calories plus give a recipe. That's another example of way we can use prompt engineering. So AI uses the visual and the text analysis to generate a very smart output. In terms of precision, you can give the prompt like screenshot a form, and ask it what CSS, write CSS to enter the submit button. So it's already seen the form, then it can be able to give you a better output on how the code is more likely to be more accurate than just writing. Then there are also different examples. You have image captioning. You can ask a visual Q&A question. You can ask a sketch to code, audio to summarize, and chat analysis. So there are different examples of multimodal prompts. We have real prompts like you have a broken bike chain, then you ask, what's wrong with this? A cluttered desk, how can I organize this? A meeting audio, summarize the key points. Or recipe in photos, write the full recipe. This is why it is so important. So let's talk about why does this matter for a prompt engineer? Well, advanced prompting is just beyond text, it's beyond writing text. You are able to choose the right modalities, combine them strategically, and understand the model strength. So this is about what you say, it's about showing it so you can really understand what you're talking about. Then looking at the future is multimodal because as AI evolves, multimodal prompting will become the norm. We're able to just explain to AI with text, with images, with videos, and then it's going to be not just a way of telling it what to do. You're able to show it and it can hear you and feel what you're talking about. So this is basically making AI speak in full language, not just words. It made it sound, structure, and have a rounded understanding. So I believe you've been able to understand what multimodal prompting is, and have a great day.